What's going on, everybody? Tech Head Geek, and this video I want to talk about Mac versus PC update, kind of like my part two of a video I did a long time ago. And the reason why I did this is because I had a conversation with a group of friends a while ago, and we was talking about Macs and PCs and things like that. And I was telling people like, look, if you want to get a Mac for, in my opinion, for what is used the most. Very good software, video editing tools, like music stuff, graphic designs, all that kind of stuff. If you're going to do that type of stuff, definitely get a Mac. I definitely recommend anybody get a Mac because for those reasons that it has. See, PC has it, but I do believe that Mac has a little better software when it comes to that type of situation because they got what was it a video editing software called Avid Studios for the PC, which works. I mean, I wouldn't say it's just for the PC, but a lot of people on PC use that. I heard it's pretty good. I don't have it. I'm gonna get my hands on it one day, but I will say from what I've seen on YouTube from time to time, it looks pretty decent if you know how to really use it. Like I use Corel, which is a really easy video editing software to get into, and you can easily do picture and things like that with no problem. I've learned it in about 5 seconds, so that's a real easy application. Now I've had seen was it Sony Vegas Studios or whatever. And I've seen people do some amazing things with it, but to me, I have problems with it because when I try to do video capture with it with a webcam or something like that, it doesn't seem to work. I don't know if I got a setting wrong or what, but I'm not going to sit here and say it's not a good software. I have seen videos of people using that software that looks pretty good. So, because people always say, well, Macs are better because they're not prone to viruses, which is not true anymore. There is a code out there for malware for Macs now, so that whole they're immune to viruses. Look, anything can happen. Hackers, that's what hackers do. They do things. They make hack. They hack. That's what they do. They find ways to get on your computer and get you virus. That's just what they do. That's their job. That's probably what they do. Like, because we was talking about how um, Macs cost so much money. I said, look, if you got the money, go for it. And like I said, don't get a Mac for basic internet computing, in my opinion, because you spend $2,000 for the new version of their MacBook Pros with the Retina displays just to check your email, web surf. Okay, yeah, the text is real crisp and things like that. But if you're going to get a Mac, use a Mac for what it's for. The video editing, the graphic design, music things like that. All kinds of music stuff that they have. GarageBand, ScreenFlow, Final Cut Pro, and all those type of softwares where you can do all kinds of graphic designs and like go all out with when it comes to video editing and all other things like that. That's what I say. Use a Mac if you're going. If you're going to use basic computing, you can easily get a PC for about what $500-600 just to check emails or go from web page to web page and things like that. Or if you a PC gamer, they say go with PC because they have more games and things like that, which may be true. I wouldn't say Mac doesn't have games, but PC just has more. I don't know if it's whatever reason, but PC has more games on it. But you gotta kind of pick your own poison when it comes down to stuff like that. So that's why I always say if you're going to get a Mac for what it's for. Video editing, graphic design, music editing, and things like that. So that's what I say. Don't spend $2,000 for basic internet computing, going from web page to web page. Um, check email on occasions. I mean, iTunes if you do iTunes and things like that. But because I just say use a Mac for what it's for. Now PCs, I have PCs. I just I'm comfortable with PCs. I mean I have them all through my house, so I'm used to them. I know them in and out, so I just know how to use PC computers. That's just my personal opinion because if I had $2,000 for a Mac, I probably wouldn't even use it for a Mac. I probably use it on a whole bunch of other stuff I could use. You know what I mean? So that's just me. But I don't knock the Mac. I actually like the Macs for what they do and some of the software they have. But I just don't. I guess because I'm so used to PCs and I'm comfortable with that ecosystem and things like that. I don't really want to start all over going to the Mac, which I hear Macs is just easy as anything else, but it's just like, do I really want to feel like putting in that time and effort to do it? sometimes I just might. See, if somebody gave me a Mac for about a couple hours, I would use it and just see what all the stuff I can learn within that 2 hours holding on to that MacBook Pro. I would. I'd just give it a shot and see what it's all about. So this is kind of like my update video of Mac versus PC part 2. I just want to kind of give my opinions on each one, which ones, like I said, whichever one's for you, go for what you know. I'm not gonna sit here and try and sell PCs on you. I'm not gonna sit here and try and max it. I'm just telling the ins and outs and things I like about each platform. I like PCs because I'm used to them. I know the ins and outs. I know how to swipe things from here to here with no problem. See, Macs, I don't quite know that yet. So, but from what I've used, I like them. They kind of easy to use. I like some of their video editing software. I really enjoyed some of those. So this is my video of Mac versus Pro. And please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And always rate and subscribe to my channel. And please, anybody who wants to get in on this debate and which one's better, which one they prefer, please leave your comments down below. And I'll see you guys.